which is the cloud run, basically by using of cloud run. The similar pattern today, we can take one more application, then we can do kind of a automation by using of serverless computing like a cloud functions, basically. So before going to class, do you have any questions so far? Have you get a chance to try yesterday's and day before yesterday's lab? Anybody from the team? Okay, no problem. So just try to do that. Okay. So in today's lab, let's go similar kind of a pattern, but a bit different. This is one of the scenario from our cloud kind of a cloud functions where we are using like a serverless computing part in order to deploying our application, basically. Of course, we have used the cloud function in previous, but that was completely by manual. So my customer is expecting, like, so I need to do automate of end-to-end pipeline for this. So here also, of course, the architectural diagram clearly indicating the first part is a cloud source. Here cloud source is we are going to use grepos only, and once my grepo is ready or source repository is ready, then you know very well how we can maintain the source repositories, right? So we need to get the clone. Soon we can do the lab. So we need to clone the first, then we need to check in the code, then we have to maintain our repository. So in our case, we are maintaining in the master branch only. And once it is done, then by using of cloud function, what is the cloud function? Runtime, I can use cloud function. Then runtime, I can deploy my application by using of gcloud commands, basically. So once my cloud function is ready, then I need to enable my cloud build API. Then I need to give some kind of a role using of my identity access management here. Why? Because if I want to run cloud functions, I need to give it a role as a cloud function developer. Of course, already we have a service account user. That is not at all a problem, but we need to give the main role, which is the cloud function developer role. I need to give it to my service account. In my case, my Gmail ID means we are using one account, service account, right? So at the time of subscription, we have been created a lot of service accounts here. So in our case, I need to assign one of the role like cloud function developer role to my service account, because this is the cloud function. So without this role, the build will not at all happen. But in our case, since I'm having all kind of roles like owner, contributor, and everything, so it won't give that much of a difference. But when you're working in the live projects, you might don't have the cloud function development role because we are using cloud functions, right? So that area you have to ask to your lead or your manager or your product owner in order to assign this particular cloud function developer role. So then they will assign to you, then only you have to start the implementation. Without getting this role, you want to be able to build our pipeline by using the cloud function. That's the only prerequisite, the difference between these two. So once it is ready, of course, you know very well how we can build the pipelines, because it's a couple of days we have done a couple of scenarios. Today, similarly, we can try to do make of the cloud build for particular my project here. So let's go to implementation part. Do I need to explain again here, or PPT is fine, guys?
Check Garu?
Yes, Chapani, yeah.
Once I can explain about that graph, that pipeline graph.
Yeah, Chapandi, yes, please. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
This graph, once I can explain. No? I'm confused a little bit.
Okay. One more time, we want the explanation. Okay. So the first point is from bottom. If you see the arrow, this arrow is indicating the graph is from bottom to top. Okay, that is my end-to-end pipeline. First thing, my piece of code I need to maintain, or configuration file I need to maintain my source repositories. Source repository means our G repositories. Regularly we are creating repositories, right? Today also we can create one source repository. Once repository is created, then I can check in my piece of code. For this, I have taken one more example today. Then I can clone my project. Then I can check in into my source repository here. Once my code is ready, then we can use cloud functions. In the previous classes, we know very well how we can use the cloud functions. Similarly, today also we can do, but here the difference is last time we have maintained the manual steps. Yesterday also I told you, when you're working as a DevOps modeling, we have to reduce whatever you are following the manual steps here. So that is why my customer is expecting whenever trigger is happening towards cloud function by using of any commit using source repository, then it has to be trigger. Yesterday how it was trigger, any check-ins happened, the application code build is triggered, right? Similarly, yesterday it was a cloud run, but today we are using cloud function. That is the only one different, nothing is much. But apart from that, there is one prerequisite is available, that is cloud IAM, means identity access management. Because if I want to use cloud function, one role I need to add into my service account, that is cloud functions developer. We have a lot of roles, right? Like build, administrator, owner, and app engine role. We have a lot of things, right? So for in this scenario, since we are using cloud function, I need to add cloud function developer role. I will explain you in the lab when we were doing the lab. I can show you how we can add it. So once my function is ready, what I need to write a one function, I need to give one kind of a code, then I need to give my trigger branch and everything. Then I need to create my build. In this build part, I would like to trigger whatever I have created in my repository by using of branch. In my case, it is a master branch. Then I can give type, I can give configuration, whether it is a YAML file, or if it is, then what is the YAML file name? Then I need to give it to that. So once it is done, then my end-to-end pipeline is ready. Then by checking of code, we need to check whether the auto trigger is happening or not. So that is what we were trying to go on implementation. So is it fine, or any place you are having any doubts here? Hello, can you hear me?
Now clear, Sheikh.
Okay, great. Yeah. So nothing, the only two things today different is instead of cloud run, we are going to implement lab cloud functions. One more thing is additionally, we are giving the cloud function developer role. If you're comparing with previous lab, the last night lab, there are the only two things that different. The rest of the, that's why I'm telling you one, if you understand one flow now, so maximum it is keep on repeating the same workflows for different scenarios. So if you understand one flow, anybody, so is almost you can cover 60 to 70% of the pipeline concepts, because pattern is similar, but bit using of resources from the GCP is different. That's it. So let's go to implementation. Let me log in into my GCP console. So this is my GCP console here. Let me check my billing first. Okay. Just 1 minute, guys. I want to check because already 400 rupees is gone. I just wanted to see. It's my report. Yeah. What happened? Minus 8 rupees. Okay. 7 rupees. Okay. For development project. Compute engine. Okay. It's showing 0, but still it is deducted. Okay. Let's see. I will check it later. So the first point is, of course, the G repos. Let's go to our G repo. I mean, nothing but a source repositories. So where it is available under CI/CD pipeline, it will be available. But before that, I would like to check the APIs first. That is the first prerequisites. Just go to your API services. First, I would like to check the source repository, whether it is enabled or not. Go to library. This is our regular pattern. but still you want to do practice like that, even though it is enabled, you have to cross check it, because like that you can be make more practice. Source repo. So this is my cloud source repository API application program interface. It's already enabled. Then the second one is cloud build. This is my cloud build API. This is also enabled. And the last one is cloud functions. These are the prerequisites for our lab, because these three resources are we are about to use. So that is why I'm cross-checking whether APIs are enabled or not. This is my cloud functions. Yes, this is also enabled. So of course my requisite is ready. Then I will go to my repo. Source repositories. Where is that? Oh, sorry. Yes, CI/CD. This is my source repository. Okay, can anyone tell me the steps if you are okay? Because today I want to go with you, because I don't want to sitting as ideal today. So is anybody just give me the steps how we can create the repository? తప్పైనా పర్లేదు, just steps చెప్పండి, మీకు కూడా కొద్దిగా ప్రాక్టీస్ లా ఉంటుంది. So now I am here under cloud source repositories in the GCP console. Here I would like to create one repository. So daily I am telling guys
Add repository.
repo. Yes. Then
Create new.
Okay, if I have taken this, what is the difference?
I have to import it from some other source.
Yeah, absolutely. When we are using with the third-party version control system, then we can take it. Of course, we have a scenario. In coming days, I can show it here. So as of now, we are following this only. So once it is create, okay. So repository name I can give today cloud function, right? Cloud. No, it's not like that. I want some decent name. Function repo. Okay, is it fine? Okay, fine. So here I need to select the project here. Then just create the repo. Okay, next, what I supposed to do?
How to clone.
Yeah, so from the Google Cloud SDK, here they have given some kind of a set steps. Simply, you can copy this. Then I want to go Cloud Shell, where I can go. Dashboard. Okay. Then where I can go for active Cloud Shell. If I want to active Cloud Shell, if I want to use active Cloud Session, then where I can go. This symbol only,
Yes,
right?
yes.
Yeah. So once you click on that active Cloud Shell symbol, then we can get one more window where we have to work it here. So let me clear this screen. The screen is not clear. Yeah. Let me maximize this bit. Yeah. So I can create one directory for today's session. Let's take March. 1 second. Yeah, here I can create mkdir. Then today date is March 16-2022. So I'm just switching to this particular new folder. Yeah, this is empty now. So now I can, what is the clone command, guys? Git clone my repository here. Oh, sorry. First I need to copy the empty repository, then I can clone my project. So I'm just cloning my empty repository, which the name is function repo, functionrepo. Okay. So if you see here, I just copied my empty repository. Just go to there. This is my empty repository, which I cloned just now. So just come back because now I need to clone my sample application where I have taken it from internet, from the we have many sources, right? So we can get it any kind of application as a sample. So where are me? PWD. Yeah, I am under the March 16 folder only. Fine. So now go to your repo. I have taken one more example today. So I have taken, let me paste it with you here. You can access it if you want. So here I can clone my project from this repository. Yeah, it's done. Yeah, once it is done, I have cloned my application code here. So just go inside whatever I just cloned. Yeah, here if you see here, my code is available for today's lab under this particular CI/CD lab. Okay, so just go to my CI/CD lab folder where my code is there. If you see here, I have my application code like main.py, readme, nothing but just kind of read file requirements along with my configuration file. So these files I need to copy from my local to my repository. In our case, what is my repo? Is nothing but a function repo like that. Yeah, function repo. So just use copy command, copy, like where is my March folder? Oh, sorry, copy space. Yeah, fine. Copy March folder, March -16 hyphen. Oh, it's not coming. 1 second. Yeah, copy. No. Maybe one thing from home, I can take it like this. Just to copy space, then this thing, star. I have to take it all files inside the CI/CD lab folder into where is my lab folder under March -16 2022 oblique functions repo, function repo folder. Oh, something gone. Let me go there. I need to check the path. This is function repo only, right? Yeah, function repo only. See, yeah, I'm just switching to my function. This is empty fine pwd. Then I need to take this path. This is my target path where I need to copy. Then I can come back one more step back here because here my folder is there. This is my application folder. So just go to content, LL, CD, CI/CD lab. Then, yeah, this is my file. So control CP. Why my tab is not working? It should you tab. CP space. Yeah, now it's taking. I don't know sometimes what happening. So my target directory is nothing but, what is that? Function repo. Just function. target is not a directory. Okay. Sometimes it is giving very hectic work. CP under this particular folder, home, selling offer. Yeah, I have given complete physical path. Okay, let's go there whether it is copied or not, even though I'm not sure. Yeah, it's copied. Okay, I don't know. Sometimes it is not taking by default values. Sometimes I need to give full path. Actually, we don't need to give full path, whatever, because already I am here inside the March 16 folder, right? So it has to take it at least from directly to this particular target. But sometimes it is taking only if I give full path on Mata. Sorry.
Where you had to copy the folder, where that folder name. One second, please repeat.
This is my target folder name, but this is my repo name. And this is my my application folder. Okay, I will show you one second. See, nothing. I did just copied this folder inside of the folder content, then I copied into this folder. So first I went to this path, then I have taken the physical path of the my target repo, then I used this command. This command. So the first thing is copy. This is my source folder path. Where it is CAC-lab, it is available under this particular thing, right? Then this is my target. Basically target means, actually I don't give full path, physical path, but I don't know, sometimes it's taking when I give
that's why I'm asking. Last time I had taken only a project.
Yeah, correct. You are right, you are absolutely right. Yes, that is what I'm also weird actually. So today it is taking and I have given full path only, but no problem, just take pwd, right? In the meanwhile, if Linux is different kind of behavior, then I can check it definitely. Ideal scenario, we need to give full path of the everything, because already I am under March 16 2022 folder basically, so I don't need to go till here. At least I can avoid this path, but still it's not taking. That's really weird. So once it's copied, let's go to your function repository. Yeah, my application code is available. So just execute my git commands, because few files are checking just now. If you see here, there are some files are there, then which we supposed to be added into my new repo. So just git add space dot, then git commit -m, checking application code into grepo. 4 files are being added here, then just commit, sorry, just push it, just git push -u origin master. I think so there is no errors. Branch is updated, branch setup, remote branch from origin. Perfect. So let's go to your function repo. So just refresh it. So this is our repo. So inside our repo, whatever we check in the code, it is available now along with your commit ID. This is my author. I told you, right? Each and everything VCS will track. VCS means version control system will track everything along with your timestamp, along with your description, whatever you have given here. So this is, inside there, this is the most important. This is the commit ID basically. So what I have committed here, I have some few files which has been written by application development team, right? Except cloud build.yaml file, rest of the all files are related to application related team. Okay, so only this file we need to add it here because I want to do automate. I don't want to go every time and execute some kind of a trigger commands. No, I don't want to run any kind of a gcloud function commands in order to build my code. So anything will check in like yesterday. So by using of these cloud functions, my piece of application has to be deployed into my target. That is my main agenda here. For here, let's go to main file first. They have written some kind of a Python script here. We don't need to worry because this is completely written by application team and this is the requirement. They have given some kind of a Google Cloud version along with error reporting. Even though I don't know what is that. This is related to some kind of application properties. And this is readme, nothing here. Only this thing you have to learn here. If you see here, okay, later after 10 minutes, I will explain this. Okay, I will come back again. So just I want to cross check whether my committed code is attached here or not. So just go back. I will come back one more time again there. Okay, don't worry. So once I'm ready, just go to your cloud functions. Because in this diagram, this part is we have just completed. Now I have to go my cloud function. Then we have to set up our application by using of this cloud application basically. So just click on cloud functions here. So create function. So this is environment. Environment is nothing but is a development or anything kind of a thing. So if you are creating clusters, we might have different kind of a setups. But as of now, I am taking first gen means environment. They're segregated naming as a first gen and second gen basically. So this first gen will deploy as a basic command, a standard environment basically, where my application will go and deploy, which is provided by Google itself here. Because this is the cloud functions, we cannot create any kind of a environment here because runtime my application has to be to deploy. So the backend everything will provisioning by Google itself, especially in this context. So we need to just give some kind of a function name. Let's give app function hyphen app function hyphen 01 like that. You can give any kind of you can give any unique name here. And reason I have to give what is trigger, my function is belongs to HTTP kind of a web application. So I can give HTTP. So I am allowing authentication as an authentication because every time I don't want to give my username and password because it's not needed because ourselves we are owners, right? So no need to give any kind of authentication. But in the live projects, you have to set authentication. It's nothing, it will ask username and password of your repository basically. So as of I'm just bypassing this option because every time I need to give username and password. So just go and save it. And next you have to go in this code here. So just go here. You have to select your repository because in this case we are using Python. Just take Python here and entry point. You can give like greeting/HTTP. You can give anything here. And this is the main thing here. Okay, where your application is sitting. So in my case, my application is sitting my cloud source repository. Okay, so just click this repository. Then here I have to give my repository name. What is my repository name? Like, sorry, function repo. Let me copy So just give a repository name, then only Google engine will recognize this repository. If you give wrong name here, then it won't take your application code because the repository is not available, right? You can, if you want to test negative scenario when you are doing practice, give wrong name here and try to build your code. Okay, if you have time. The rest of the things, branch is a master only. This is my source code. Means if I give forward slash, simply it will take all code from this particular repository. So once it's done, just try to deploy, then we can automate off the build. It will take around 90 to 120 seconds. Still it is running. Let's see. Let's see the logs. Oh, it's failed. Interesting. Why it's failed? Something is function failed to the user code. This is likely due to a bug in your user code. Please examine your function logs to see error cause. HTTP ding 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 ding. Okay, fine. Let's go and check what exactly caused the issue. Go to my cloud function, just go and click edit. Inside here, oh sorry, click on edit. Let's cross check whether we have given right thing or not. The next, this is function repo, this is Python, this is branching, this is function repo. Yeah, everything is fine, I guess. Okay, let me try one more time. Yeah, I think I have given wrong entry name. Just let me try it, because in the application they have given like greetings underscore HTTP. I have given wrong entry name. This is the function name I have given wrong. In the application side, let me check that what they have given. This is trigger. This is main dot. It is. I think so. Somewhere they have written. This is main dot file. Still it is running. No, it's failed. I am just suspecting this particular execution function name. So let me retry it where it's there in this argument. Somewhere they have mentioned about spec margin, product greeting. This is just description. This is the grid. Yeah, this is the thing. This is the function name. Yes, we have given wrong name. Okay, this is the function name, guys. Application team, whatever they have written, we have to give exactly. If you see here, I have given greenings underscore HTTP, which is wrong. Okay, so let's go and try to edit it. So go next. So this thing I need to be change it, because if you given function wrong name, whatever application team is used, obviously it won't take, right? So let's try one more time here. Okay, what happened again? It's taking, oh, okay, this is a old one, I guess. Okay, so now the at least application is indicating that green button means deployment is successful, but still we want to do check, right? So with the see details button, so details tab, you can see all information and everything, whatever we have taken it here. And this is source in the sense wherever we have taken the application code, right? So it is available under source tab. So in the interview, what they will ask, so of course these tabs are common for any kind of a pipeline, not only for this application, not only for cloud function, right? Yesterday also you have seen it here. This tab you won't change any kind of a pipeline creation, so you have to just remember metrics, details, source, variables, trigger, permissions, logs, and testing. Till now, we know about metrics, details, source, variable, we haven't discussed it yet. Trigger, yes, we know. Permission, we know. Logs, we know. Testing. Today also I can show you testing part. So these tabs you have to remember carefully when you are attending the interviews, basically. Okay, because each tab, it has to give some kind of information, right? So it will helpful to you, because they will check, they will cross check with you whether you are real time you did or not, you have only theoretical knowledge. So the interviewer will check with you whether you have only theoretical knowledge or whether you have the hands-on kind of experience or not. So in order to avoid such a kind of situation, so you have to know these particular, at least source, variable, trigger, testing, permissions. These 5 labs are most important, because interview person will ask you, once someone has built my cloud function in my previous organization, sorry, in my previous project, someone has built some kind of a cloud function, but he or she left the organization. But if I, as a cloud engineer, I just joined into new project, in that project, if I want to see the source code where the guy was taken, then how you, as a cloud engineer, how you can check that from the existing pipeline? They will ask that kind of a scenario. They won't ask directly. They will ask, they will give some kind of scenario, then they will ask you. So simply, if you really do practice or if you really do hands-on, simply you can go cloud function. We have a source, then inside the cloud, we have a my repository information. So whatever they have taken, then I can simply see, then I can go this repository directly, even though don't ask to anyone. So we have to tell such a kind of explanation if they have that kind of a questions with you. Okay, so just when you're trying to do lab, just try to take each and every tab, what is the contents is available inside the tab here. Variables still I would like to cover in the next classes. We have a lab session for variable, most important. So now first I go check logs. Logs, I don't think so, nothing much is there because my application deployment is successfully happened. If you see here, all are sky blue. Sky blue means it's very the deployment was happened successfully. If you see the orange color, it's kind of a warnings and errors. So just go to testing. No, before that, I would like to check my endpoint. So just go trigger option, just click. Oh, last time also we got the same issue, right? The same application last time also we got the same. No, it should be work. Last time I fixed this. Your client doesn't have the permissions. Let's go permission. Okay. I need to add, I forget to add that IAM role, right? I forget one point wise, just go IAM admin because I forget to add this thing. Okay. This point I forgot. After cloud function, I need to add this. So just go on IAM, just go there. So if you go here, oh, already function role is there. Still, I would like to check. I already written. Let me delete this. Then I can add it. So here I need to add cloud function developer. This is read and write access to all functional resources. Okay, I'm giving full permissions here. Then I need to, already I have service account user. I have cloud run no needed, but still we can add it for different labs. This is my main thing here. Okay, just save it. Once it is saved it, then we have to go back and we can try one more time. Is everything right? I can rerun one more time because the latest effect has to be taken. So before going to there, I do refresh one more time. Then click on that. I need to check everything. Service account is there. This is my log. I'm just cross-checking everything. This is my source repository. Everything is there. Variable nothing. This is trigger nothing. This is permissions. What kind of permissions? It is affected or not? Yeah, this now it is affected now here. Cloud function developer. Then logs. Okay, you can do test before going to there. Just I can give some dummy name for testing purpose. Name is equal to, I can give my name itself. So just try to yeah, so I'm just passing on dynamic parameter here based on the application. So just try to execute this function. Yeah, it's greeting from the cloud, Sheikh Salim Afroz. Correct? At least my code application is working, but I need to check the endpoint. Let's give me one more parameter. Test my application with Google Cloud Functions. So let me test my function with one more scenario. Yeah, it's updating. Test my application with Google application is giving my output. As a output, it is giving here. But I need to execute over the internet. That is my main agenda. So okay, do one more thing here. Go, where is my deployment? We mentioned test function. No, test already we have done. Okay, fine. So let's go and do one more deploy on edit. Everything are there. Next, then simply we can go with deployment. So it's a common because sometimes if we have issues, then we need to fix and we need to do multiple deployments. Because since it's a scratch level, right? Scratch level definitely sometimes you will get some issue because if it is existing and stable deployments, once we set stable deployments, then simply we can do just different versions only if they check in the code. Since there's a scratch level thing, issues are common. Of course, issues are good basically because you learn something right new based on the logs and everything. So that is why I'm just trying to fix those issues and just trying to do multiple deployments here. So here my deployment is in progress. Okay, then let's see. If you see the logs, we can see our deployment status here. So application app function 01, it's just started now. This is my project. It is taking, yeah, everything it will be available here. I think so it's done. Yeah, I think so it's done. Just click on my application and go to trigger. Ah, come on. Okay, we do one thing. We just do the automate, then again we can come back here. By automate, we can trigger one more time, then let's see the result here. So let it be here. Application is functionality is working fine, but in the browser, I don't know why it is giving 403 error. The same application I have deployed. This is my different trigger job. The same application only I have triggered. It is giving perfectly. It is giving ekdam perfect. I don't know what is the difference here. Let me check the URL. Working URL and non-working URL. This is my working URL. Then go to my current function, which is not working fine. Means in terms of internet, it is not working. Trigger, check my application. You have to troubleshoot like that, okay? So this is your central same, my project is same, cloud function same, that same. Only the difference is, okay, only entry point, app function. Only function name is different, rest of the endpoint is completely fine. Then, not sure. Same for everything is same, just trigger, but this thing is working fine. Anyhow, we can build pipeline, then we can come back again. Not at all an issue. That's just kind of a permission issue only. Nothing much complicated. So go to here. Now I need to automate of this process, everything. Okay. So let's go to my build job. Then where it is, I have to go navigate to my, where is that? CI/CD pipeline. Under CI/CD pipeline, we have a cloud build basically. So here you have to set everything as a part of automation here. So go trigger here, take create trigger, give any name, like in my case, sorry, greetings -app deploy. Then same rest of the things are same like how we did yesterday, push to branch. Of course, my repository is function repo, branch is a master. Then rest of the things are common. I am taking my configuration file as a YAML only. So repository is this is my YAML file. Then yeah, rest of the things are fine. Just click create. So where is my grading? Yeah, this is my grading application. So once go, just trigger my thing here. Same thing towards build we are doing here. We are setting complete automate at one shot here. If you see my particular build job here, then it is in progress now. So where are we in the sense? So we have implemented this and we have done by manual first. Then we have given the additional, kind of a roles like cloud function roles. Then we have done this cloud build. Then we have trigger anamata. So like how we studied like that, simply we are taking that. In the meanwhile, I can check that URL, why it's not. Do one thing, can you please open this URL? Just open this URL in your mobile or in your laptop, whatever. And open this URL as well, which is not working fine. Just open these two URLs first. Is able to open? Open in the under ఎవరికన్నా 2 URLs పంపించాను, ఒకటి సక్సెస్ అని ఒకటి ఫెయిల్యూర్ గా.
Yes, shake opened.
మీకు కూడా ఎర్రర్ అదే వస్తుందా? 403 ఎర్రర్ వస్తుందా మీకు?
No. Actually, it was showing greetings.
Both URLs.
Yes.
Both are working, sir.
Both are working.
Oh my God. Then what happened to my browser? It's
Can you open
really weird actually. It's really weird actually.
Can you open in a new cog window, sir?
Good idea. Correct. Oh, sorry. It's really comedy. Maybe my browser is having cookies, I believe. I'm thinking that maybe cache or cookies problem, I guess. For me also, it's now opening. Okay. For me also, it's now opening. I'm not sure where was the problem. Anyhow, our build is done. Anyhow, it's cool. Then I do one thing. I can go commit some new code, because once I committed the code, then I have to trigger my build job automatically. Of course, yesterday also we have seen, but for this also we can see one more time here. So like that, let me go to my back here and go to home. Then let's me go to my open editor here. Then we can check, we can do some changes. Okay. Let's say I will go negative scenario. So I will check in some wrong kind of code. Then it has to be build fail, because always success scenario is not good. This is my cloud function repo. This is the only my URL, right? No. What is my repo? Yeah. This is my folder. So inside that I have a function.repo. Okay. So just open this YAML file with new terminal. Then let's see. Yeah. So go here, give some wrong information, like anything, like enter. I can give some bad code, bad command. Simply I can say, I'm just checking the code. Git status. Of course, I have modified one file. Git add. I just save my code. Git commit. Then git push. These 4 commands we have to follow. It won't leave it to you. Every day we have to use it only. So I just given the bad code here. So let's go and see the trigger, whether it's triggered or not. But this has to be true, because we already done the automate, right? It has to be do trigger automatically. Where is that? No, cloud build. Yeah. So this trigger is in progress now. Yeah, the big, you see, automatical build job is triggered here. So my build job is in progress now. Yeah, that's what happened. Repo function, where we changed it. We have changed it in this here, right? Let me refresh it. Yeah, after deployment, we have given before repo function 1, I have given bad code. So unrecognized argument repo function -1, repo function -1. Yeah, but before that I have given wrong command. Then my build is failed now here. Of course, you can go execution details and everything. Of course, you know very well how we can troubleshoot it. If you see, just you can download the build log simply. Then we have to go log wise. In this log here, you can see error log here. Once error log is indicating that something is wrong, you know, it is not recognizing, because I have given bad code, right? I mean, bad parameter I have given, or you can call as a bad argument as well. So once you corrected the argument, definitely our bill will be green. So that's such a that way. So you have to automate any kind of application like using of cloud functions. So yesterday we have done cloud run, today we have done, you know, cloud functions as well. And by tomorrow, I will start the Kubernetes, you know, GCP Kubernetes basically, where you can using for app engines basically. For the we can create clusters and we can create master node, we can create a working node. Of course, we have a different, I can explain you Kubernetes architecture and everything. When once architecture is completed, how Kubernetes will work, I can explain you. Then if we have a time, then we can start a lab as well. Most important, one of the most important topic in the GCP DevOps, like Kubernetes, we are calling as a Kubernetes, like this part. Yeah, this is Kubernetes engine, right? Yeah, so this one tomorrow, this API, we can enable it. We can enable, then we can first architecture is most important. Then the functionality, what are the components are there inside the Kubernetes? What are the components are there? Why it is more important? At what use cases scenario we can take Kubernetes? Then we can initiate that such a we can do have such a kind of a discussions by tomorrow. Then accordingly we have to plan it for our lab implementation as well. Most important lab, okay, one of the most important lab I can say. Once Kubernetes engine, we can do manual first, then we can same automate of the Kubernetes deployments as well. So that's it for today. And tomorrow I have a travel late evening like 9:30. So tomorrow I would like to plan to arrange a session by 7 to 8 p.m. Okay, 7 to 8 p.m. IST. So if anybody have any concern, tomorrow evening only 7 to 8 p.m. IST.
Hi, sir. There is a Friday class, sir.
No, no. I will be in vacation Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, I think holy, right? Many people are.
Yes, sir. We are also thinking to go. That's why.
Oh, okay, no, but you can enjoy your holidays because holidays are most important. So, as a part of life, yeah. So Friday, Saturday, Sunday, no classes. I will be also on vacation. Okay. So tomorrow, anybody have any issues if I put 7 to 8 p.m. IST?
No issues from my end.
Sorry, come again.
No, I don't have any issue. It's totally fine.
Okay, totally fine. Anybody have any? Because silent, I can take it as a positive feedback. So that's why. Otherwise, you have to give feedback.
The videos.
No, I uploaded. Okay, I think till yesterday I think shared by Shankar, right? Already. Do you have received or not?
Salim garu
Yes.
డాక్యుమెంట్ పెడతారండి.
ఎస్ అవునండి, అది ఫైనల్ రివ్యూ అయిపోతుంది ఈ రోజు. నిన్ననే అవ్వాల్సి ఉండే, ఈ రోజు మార్నింగ్ రివ్యూ చేస్తున్నాం అది, బికాస్ డాక్యుమెంటేషన్ కదా. మాక్సిమం ఈ రోజు నైట్ పెట్టేస్తాం అండి. ఓకేనా?
Salim, yesterday videos then you didn't update it.
Yeah, that's why I'm asking. Yesterday not uploaded. Yes.
One second.
Day before yesterday. Day before yesterday.
1 second, guys. In front of you, I will cross check.
అయిపోతుంది అట్లమ్మా. అయిపోయాలి ఇంకా అన్ని ఇచ్చిడతా. అయిపోయా ఇంకా అన్ని ఇచ్చి అంటే.
Mm, 18th, 19th till 20 I have uploaded, guys. Maybe Shankar is forgot to share it with you. Okay, till 20 means, let me go to documents, June. This is my last GCP class. Yeah, 20. If you see, till yesterday I have uploaded. Maybe Shankar got forget. Okay, so actually Shankar will always send it with you because I don't have your email IDs basically. So regularly what he used to do, so regularly every end of the session he will send it to you. I can inform to Shankar, he will share it with you. Already it's uploaded, but just the pending part is he has to be share it with you. Okay, so 20th I can upload just now after end of this class, then I can inform to Shankar. Okay, clear? So documentation, yeah, we can share as soon as possible today night almost. So any questions so far, guys?
Sir, last 19th class వరకు అప్డేట్ చేస్తున్నాయి సార్ శంకర్ సార్.
19th వరకు చేశారా అండి? Okay, fine. Might be he forget 20th recording session, means yesterday's recording session. Yeah, no problem. If any have any issue, like మీకు ఏమైనా రాకపోయినా, మీకు రిసీవ్ అవ్వకపోతే just contact to him directly, because upload part I can do anyhow. Otherwise I have, actually he went to hometown actually, Shankar, so maybe he forgot yesterday. No problem, anyhow we can share it with you. Okay guys, tomorrow 7 p.m. 7 p.m. because I have a train at 9:30, 9 or 9:30, 9:30 I guess. So we can have a session between 7 to 8 p.m. by initiating of Kubernetes. Then accordingly we have to go together. Okay guys, have a nice day and good night.